Testing. 1, 2, testing. Testing. 1, 2, testing. From Exhibition Stadium in Toronto, what could be the biggest game of the ALCS here in game number 5? The winner will have 2 chances to get to the World Series. The loser, well, the loser will have to win both games. And Minnesota beat Toronto 4-2 and extra innings when Toronto had the bases loaded and nobody out in extra innings and could not score a run to win it. Game 5 next. So here's Dave Steve. It's his 4th start. ERA 350, innings 18, hits 20, walks and hits per innings pitched almost 1.3. You see 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. Dave Steve now, and here's Dan Gladden.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota,
Dan Gladden hitting 282. And here we go to Steve. We're underway, game 5 of the ALCS down low ball 1. Gladden was 2 for 6 in the last game. Remember, Gladden had his chances. Defensively, he's been good. It'll be 1-1 to Gladden. Here, top of the first inning, game number 5. 2 straight games in this series have gone extra innings. Every game here in Toronto has. It's 2 games apiece. Gladden, this looks to the gap. Way back, and Mosby with the catch, 1 out. So Lloyd Mosby with the catch, 1 out. You have Gladden, Herb, Puckett, Herback, Gaetti, Bush, Larkin, Laudner, and Gagne. Everybody's above 200 except for Kirby Puckett, and Kirby Puckett only hitting 147. Tommy Herr's been surprising, and that's going to be a strike. Herr now has 4 RBI. He's really brought his average up. He was pretty much down there. Game 5, we're tied at 2. High pop fly underneath, and they make the catch, 2 outs. So that's Mosby again making 2 catches. Kirby Puckett only hitting 147, but he does walk. And it's going to be ball 1-0. 0 for 5. He out 3 times. He got the hat trick in the last game. The 1-0. It'll be 2-0. Minnesota, Toronto. And here's Puckett again. It'll be 3-0. They want to keep it away and get her back in there. That's a base hit, and that's big for Kirby Puckett. Is he going to go to second? George Bell will throw it in, and Kirby Puckett has a double. Watch this. Good night. So Kirby Puckett Ken Herbeck now, 257. And that's going to be a strike there, a base hit. Minnesota will be up 1-0. What a back and forth series. A lot of hits. Not necessarily the most runs, but they're getting on base. I mean, Herbeck is now hitting .350 in his last few games. He's really picking it up. And that's going to be a strike, 1-2. 2 outs. Steve's a strike away. You're in Exhibition Stadium in Toronto. And that'll be fouled away. Minnesota, nothing. Toronto, nothing. Beginning of the first inning, Game 5, ALCS. That'll be fouled below. Herbeck is still. So 1-2, and it'll be 2-2 now. Steve, trying to get Toronto a 3-2 series lead. 3-2, they might walk Herbeck for Gaetti, and in that case, you're looking at a possible jam, the 3-2. On the ground, this will be Tony Fernandez to Fred McGriff, and that ends the inning. That third out in the first inning has been hard to get for both teams. Freddie Tolliver, 1 start, went 6 innings. Not too bad. But we're ready to go with Lloyd Mosby.
Leading off for the Jays, the center fielder.
So Tolliver. And we're underway. Tolliver to Mosby. That's going to be a strike. You can see Mosby was 1 for 6 last game. He started out with no. It was just a back-to-back. The only runs Toronto got last game. And they went 14 innings for back-to-back with McGriff and Bell. So they're working on a long scoreless streak that they got to beat. They have the offensive lineup to do it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It'll be 2-2. On the ground, it's dove. No, Herbeck will pick it up. They throw, he's safe, and Mosby gets on. Ken Herbeck dove. They still almost got him. But here's Tony Fernandez. Tony is hitting .250. Oh, they're stealing second. That's going to go into left field and hit the ground. They're going to go to third. Gladden will throw to third. It's going to be safe. And Mosby will be in sacrifice position.
Batting third, the first baseman, number
So
19.
Tony Fernandez. A great start by the Blue Jays. And here's Fred McGriff. They can get him on, but they can't get him in. It's going to be outside, ball 1. Oh, you got McGriff, then Bell. Bell has been the unsung hero. McGriff had a couple big games, but then he does that, 1-1. People are tense because they had the bases loaded, nobody out, and they couldn't get him in, and that's going to be on the ground and foul. We remember that Tony Fernandez, they called for a bunt. We still don't know who called for the bunt. Oh, 2-2 inside, could have been a strikeout. Yeah, we don't know what happened there. That was 1 out, a pop fly to the infield, and then that's going to be fouled again. So Freddie Tolliver to Fred McGriff, the 2-2, nobody out. That's a base hit. Mosby's gonna score. And again they go to third. Fernandez will stop and it goes away. They could have scored. There's nobody at home. You just never know. What a line drive, and wow, they're getting a big inning. It's 1-0 Toronto. And here's George Bell. If Toronto would win this game, that would put them one game away from the World Series, and that's going to be a strike. Remember Baltimore in the 83 replay we had last year. Baltimore went to 7 with Toronto, and Toronto won 6-0 in that game. 1 for 5 and a home run. Remember, that was the first run by Toronto in 13 innings. That'll be down below. They're going to go to second. They throw to second. He's dead at second base. There was no need. I think he kind of got held up there. He saw it go down, but then Lauder recovered quicker, and it'll be 2-2. Two and two. Hard hit and a base hit. See, there was no need. It's 2-0. And for the second straight game, Toronto has scored 2 in the first inning. Right there, and that was a rip of a hit. Jesse Barfield. Here's Barfield, and that's going to be a swing and a miss there. He's hitting 209. He does have 7 RBIs. Bell is on first. The only out is McGriff going to second, and it'll be 1-1. Already 4 hits. For the Blue Jays already, and every single one of the Blue Jays have had a hit. They're all 1 for 1. The out came on a weird catching in the middle, and it's going to be 1-2. So Tolliver hasn't even gotten an out yet, really. He got an out by accident. It'll be 2-2. He's thrown 21 pitches and not had a common out yet. Just one uncommon one. High pop fly. That might be the first one. Underneath his pocket, and it's going to be 2 outs. Toronto beginning this game, you see Mosby, Fernandez, McGriff, George Bell, Barfield, Gruber, Witt, Mullenix, and Manny Lee. They have 20 home runs in the postseason. 20 of them. We've had multiple home run games. They've been hitting them. And that's going to be 0-1. Last game they had 2 of them. They're easily the most power team we all thought Oakland was going to be, and they fizzled. And Toronto beat them in 6 games. That's going to be Gruber and a base hit. Let's see if they score. They might score. He kicks back to Gladden, and they're going to try and score. He's got him at the plate. That was an easy out. They got George Bell. 2 base running outs. Gets Tolliver out of an inning. It's 2-0. Here's Gary Gaetti in the top of the second inning. So Dave Steve now, top of the second, and that's going to be a strike. Last 5 games, 2 doubles and 5 RBI for Gaetti. So down low 1-1. Washington, Hendricks, Keller, and Drummond. Clyde Washington with the balls and strikes. And that's going to be a strike again. 2-0. High and Gaetti, that'll be in foul territory. Gary Gaetti hitting .297. outside 2-2. Toronto 2, Minnesota nothing. Here in the top of the second, and Gaetti will get on with a base hit. So there's going to be a lot of offense today. Gaetti gets on, Kirby Puckett got on, and that's their second base hit. Here's Randy Bush. One on, nobody out, and Bush, high pop fly. This is back. This is way back, Mosby. And he'll make the catch, one out. So an exciting game now. All the balls are being put in play. You can see Gaetti is on first, Gene Larkin the DH. So you want to see how Steve does here. Top of the second inning, 1 on, 1 out. And the DH, Gene Larkin, that's going to be a ball inside. Toronto 2, Minnesota nothing. The 1-0. High, and let's see, Barfield, no. It'll be 1-1 with 1 out. The 1-1. Oh, that's going to be foul. The bomb there. Into those weird seats. 1-2. On the ground, Gruber to lead to McGriff. A double play, it's a 5-4-3. And we go to the bottom of the second. Ernie Witt. One home run, 6 RBI. That's got to be to left field, and this will hit the gap. Ernie Witt only has 30 speed, but I'll tell you what, he lumbered to second standing up. And Ernie Witt, he is on fire. The last few games, remember the series against Oakland? He did nothing. Against Oakland, he was hitting like under 100. He was hitting like 080 or something like that. And here's another guy who's white hot, Rance Mulliniks. He'll be down low, ball 1. Yeah, choked on some water, and Rance Mulliniks. Mulliniks hitting 300. And down low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1.
I got 3 balls, 1 strike.
3 and 1 now. And that's going to be fouled off. Three and 2. That's going to be high and deep. I'm not sure. They're going to tag up, but this is deep. And here's Witt. He's going to third. Gagne the throw, and Witt will be in sacrifice position. Wow, they made the best use of that. And here's Manny Lee. A fly ball, and it's 3-0. Be high ball 1. 1-0, 1 on, 1 out. It'll be 2-0. Manny Lee hitting 250. And that'll be 3-0 with an out. Lloyd Mosby is on deck. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. That's going to be a strike again, 3-1. Ernie Witt in sacrifice position, and did he go? No, he didn't. It's going to be first and third, and Lloyd Mosby, who's 1 for 1. Remember that first 4 Blue Jays got hits. Lloyd Mosby, remember, was a base running. Base running got 2 of the outs in the first inning, and that's going to be a ball. 2-0 Toronto. It's 1-0 to Mosby. They want to pack it on. A double play ends the inning. Oh, and they foul it off. 1-1. Tolliver is trying to get out of this inning. Not the greatest start. And it'll be 2-1 with 1 out. Lloyd Mosby, a fly ball. It's 3-0, and it's going to be on the ground. Base hit. It's 3-0 anyway. Toronto has a 3-0 lead, and Tolliver is not doing well. Technically, we'd still be in the first inning if the base running mistakes weren't happening, and it would be a lot more. Fernandez, 2 on, 1 out. Tony knows he can break this thing wide open. That's a strike. 3-0 Toronto in game 5. 1 for 1 today. Fernandez. That's going to be high and not deep enough. And Kirby Puckett will go. Oh, Emmas threw it away. Fred McGriff down, 2 on, 2 outs. A single and an RBI. 3-0 Toronto, bottom of the second. And that's going to be a strike. Freddie Tolliver trying to get out of this inning, and that's going to be McGriff. It's going to bounce, bounce, bounce. And they get him at second. Lloyd Mosby, though. Mosby with a base hit RBI. The Blue Jays already have 7 hits. Laudner, 4th on the Twins, hitting 206. That's not a good thing when you're only hitting 206. 3-0 Toronto, and none of it has been a home run. And it'll be 2-0. Minnesota wants to be able to get a run here, or 2 runs. They want to get something. And that'll be fouled away. Top of the 3rd inning, it's 2-1. Well, it curves back in. It'll be 2-2. Three and 2. They walk him. And Laudner will go to first. Here's Gagne now.
Leading off for the Twins.
Greg Gagne hitting 200. 1 on, nobody out. And that'll be a strike. They get that call down low. Toronto 3, Minnesota nothing. Toronto wins. They got to win 1 or 2 in the Metrodome, and they'll be in a World Series. They don't get that one. It'll be 1-1. Gagne 0 for 2 in the last game. I believe he had a walk. No, he got pulled out for a pinch hitter. Allen's a heck of a shortstop. And a hitter. I don't know why they're not starting him. 2-1. 3-1. They might walk Gagne again, and then that would mean 3-1. That's going to be a strike, 3-2. So full count for Gagne. Right there. Gruber muffed it. They throw to second, and they throw to first. What is it? They get the second base out. Gruber kind of flubbed it and turned it into a fielder's choice. And here's Dan Gladden 0 for 1. And that's a strike there. If he hits a home run, they lose 3-2. Then they could say, hey, you know, if he was faster, it'd be a tied game. Steve Dow, the 0-1 with 1 out. And down low 1-1. 1-1. Toronto 3, Minnesota nothing, down low. They're going to go. Will Witt, he's going to throw to second. And Gagne gets in position. 1 out now, and a hit by Gladden could drive in Gagne. Steve looking a little bit of trouble here. Now to be down low, 3-1. Tommy Herr will be on deck. It's the 3-1. No, they walked Dan Gladden. And now it's going to be Tommy Herr. First and second, 1 out.
The second baseman, Tommy Herr.
Blew out in the first inning. And that's going to be a strike. And it'll be 1-1. 2 on, 1 out. It's 3-0 Toronto. And the tying run is Herr. Inside, 2-1. Oh, this is big. 2 balls, 1 strike. Be 3-1. 3-1. If he walks Herr, Puckett will come up with the bases loaded. Oh, that's going to be a base hitter. They're going to score. Let's see. Gagne's coming home. They throw home, and he is safe. It's 3-1. Oh, this is big. That's Tommy Herr, who's been big in the last few games. Tommy Herr in a pivotal Game 5. They get one back from Minnesota. And here's Kirby now. 2 on, 1 out. It'll be high ball 1. He doubled in the first inning. If he does that now, that would be big. 3-1 Toronto leads, top of the third. And down below, it'll be 2-0. Already 24 pitches this inning. At any moment, somebody can end this inning with a double play ball. And that's going to be a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, there's another hit and maybe another run. It's 3-2 now. Steve is having trouble. A double and a single today for Kirby Puckett. And now it's 3-2. Everybody getting some action today. Here's Herbeck. 1 out, 2 on, high, and that's a base hit. Will it tie up Barfield? And it is tied at 3. Oh my, it is tied at 3. So Ken Urbeck, and now it is 3-3. Here's Gary Gaetti. 1 out. And they got a runner in sacrifice position. They can take the lead. We were talking about how good Toronto was sitting. It'll be 1-1. Last 3 games, he's had a .357 average. Swing and a miss there. Steve wants an out. Difference is, Minnesota's not running into outs like Toronto did. That's going to be right there. Oh, no more sacrifice. It's going to be 2 outs. Here's Randy Bush. He flew out in the second. Top of the 3rd inning, it's 3-3. 2 outs, 2 on. That'll be inside ball 1. Toronto 3, Minnesota 3, and that's going to be inside ball 2. Two and 0, 2 outs. Three and 0. Gene Larkin is on deck. They could walk Bush and have the bases loaded, and that's going to be 3-1. Top of the 3rd inning, a 3-3 game. Walked him, and that's inside. It could have been the 2nd strike, but now the bases are loaded in Minnesota. Gene Larkin can give them the lead. This is big. Remember, this is game 5. The winner is a 3-2 lead. He throws that one right down the middle. It's only 1 for 6 with a double in the last game. The 0-1 with 2 outs. Oh, they call that a strike. And Larkin didn't like that. He's quickly down 0-2. Here in the top of the 3rd. The 0-2. High, and this is the left field, and caught by Bell. Minnesota ends up tying it up at 3. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's now 3-3.
Leading off for the Jays, the left fielder, George Bell.
So here's George Bell, a swing and a miss here. Last 9 games, he's hitting really well. He's 1 for 1 today. And that'll be fouled back quickly, 0-2. Well, Minnesota just pushed. They had the bases loaded, 2 outs, couldn't get in, but they got 3 runs in that inning. Bottom of the 3rd, the 0-2. It'll be 1-2. And it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Minnesota 3, Toronto 3. Bottom of the 3rd inning. That'll be fouled off. Game number 5 of the ALCS, George Bell. And, oh, that's ripped. Will it stay fair? It doesn't matter. Gladden with the catch, 1 out. Was in the air a little too long, and there's going to be 1 out. Jesse Barfield. He flew out in the 1st. He was actually the only normal out in the 1st inning. And he'll rip that foul. Last game he was 1 for 4 with a single. That's going to be high, 1-1. So Tolliver's still in. Bottom of the third inning. That's going to be a strike there, 1-2. Tolliver, he's going to try and settle down this inning. And it'll be 2-2 with an out. 2-2. 3-2. Barfield can get on first, and then Kelly Gruber. That's going to be a high pop fly. This is Kirby. It is back. It is back. And Kirby with the catch. 2 outs.
Now back, the third baseman.
And Kelly Gruber singled, and that's how the inning ended. He singled, and they came around and scored 2 outs, nobody on. They won 2-out Lightning here. He was 0 for 6 with 2 strikeouts the last game, but he was 1 for 1 today. And that's going to be fouled off. Again, he's quickly 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Right to Herbeck. And we go to the 4th inning. 3-3. Tim Laudner hitting .206, a home run, 2 RBI. So the catcher Laudner here in the top of the 4th. And let's see how Steve handles himself in this inning. So that's going to be fouled off again. You wonder whether they will settle down and then there'll be a little bit of a groove or not. But they've thrown a lot of pitches, so there's not much left. Gruber should get McGriff, and they got him 1 out. Laudner's down. So 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Greg Gagne, 0 for 1, ground out and a run. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. It'll be 2-0. To Gagne. And Gagne again, he's going to foul this deep. Minnesota has come back, and now all of a sudden it's a new game. It's like soccer. You get down 1-0. The team that ties it at 1 has all the momentum. Two, 1 out. Nobody on. 3-2, he won't get that. And Dan Gladden will be on deck. 3-2. And they walk him. There have been a lot of walks today, and Steve has hurt himself.
The batter, number 32.
One out, 1 on for Gladden. And Steve is having trouble. I mean, that's way low. You see the Blue Jays defense in the background. They want to get to work. 2-0, 1 out. Dan Gladden 0 for 1 today, 3-3. And finally a strike. As they're just sitting there at home plate saying, I'm just going to let you pitch 3 of them. Oh, he chased that one. He didn't want to chase that one. And McGriff, that's going to be a catch, 2 outs. And here's Tommy Hurt. And that's going to be a strike. 1-1 to her. Her has been incredible in the last few games. And quite frankly, he's been, that'll be down low 2-1. Steve is having trouble. This game, he's already up to 84. Now this is 85. On the ground, it could be there, but Manny Lee to McGriff, that's it. We go to the bottom of the fourth, though. Manny Lee, he's great defense for Toronto. It's 3-3, Witt, Mullenix, and Lee.
Leading off for the Jays, the catcher, Ernie Witt.
And that'll be 0-2. Ernie Witt, 1 for 1. Struck him out on the ground, and it's going to be 1 out. It was umpire's choice there. Sorry, I was just looking at a few things going on there. It went 0-2, and then the strikeout. So technically, yes, it was a strike. Any part of the ball in the strike zone, and it is a strike. Here's Rance Mullenix. And under that logic, that should have been a strike too. So it's going to be 1-0 to Rance. 0 for 1 today, and 2-0. He has been white hot hitting. He has really picked his average up. And 3-0. Manny Lee is on deck, bottom of the fourth inning. And that's going to be a strike. Mullenix 0 for 1. Oh, that's Mullenix. He's white hot right to the gap. And it's going to hit the wall. He'll get the second, and Kirby Puckett. And that was big for momentum reasons. Minnesota was getting all the base runners, and Toronto wasn't.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Manny Lee. Manny Lee, high pop fly, Gladden under. 1 pitch, and he is out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So Lloyd Moseby is 2 for 2. 2 singles, an RBI, and a run. And let's see what happens here. This is a big at-bat in the bottom of the fourth. It'll be high ball 1. Last 7 games, he's had 3 home runs. He pulls out 1 now. Toronto's going to be going crazy. And down low, 2-0. Moseby is 2 for 2. The last 2 games went an insane extra innings. Last game went 14. Swing and a miss. And it isn't one of those, you don't play a 7th inning stretch after the 14th inning. You don't. Oh, they give him the corner, and Lloyd Moseby didn't like it. Would have been 3-1 with 2 outs. A 2-2. On the ground, it's Mullenix going to score. Around third, they're going to send him. Puckett will throw home. Mullenix has made it 4-3 Toronto. Lloyd Moseby has given Toronto a 4-3 lead. And Kirby Puckett threw home, and he was already home. Fernandez, 1 for 2 today. With Moseby on first, that's going to be a ball outside. A single and a run, a really offensive game here in Game 5. We're used to all these other games Oh my goodness, the guy just went back and the umpire just started screaming. Like seriously, that's overdoing it. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. Tony Fernandez. 1 for 2, and again upstairs, 2-1. Tolliver having trouble here. There's been over 150 pitches. Mosby's on first with 2 outs. A base hit by Fernandez, and Mosby could be coming home, making it 5-3. And swing and a miss there, 2-2. So Toronto gets another run here in the bottom of the 4th at 2-2. And fouled it away, the bomb. Tolliver's 80th pitch in the bottom of the 4th inning. Oh, that might drop. Let's see, it won't. And Puckett gets it, but Toronto gets another one. Lloyd Mosby with the RBI, and it's now 4-3 Toronto. Kirby Puckett's had an incredible day. He's definitely bringing his average up, and Dave Stieb is going to be pitching around him. Maybe not. Maybe Barfield will catch his first pitch, 1 out. Wow. All right, that was unexpected. I was settling in for a long at-bat full of foul balls. Here's Ken Herbeck. And maybe it's this at-bat. It'll be 0-1. It's almost double a game. It'd be big to put the tying run on second. Minnesota has not had the lead this inning, this game. So Steve the 1-1. Oh, and he reached for that. Herbeck does reach. He'll be 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2. That's going to be hard hit and caught. So Fernandez with the catch. Now there's 2 outs. Minnesota, I don't think they can afford a 1-2-3 inning. They want to keep the pressure on Steve. They want to force Toronto to start burning their bullpen. 2 outs. That's going to be a strike. Gaetti was 1 for 6 and an RBI in the last game. And every RBI was big. It went 10 innings. It went 14 innings last game. Every game has gone extra innings. That's going to be a strike, 1-2. 1-2 with 2 outs. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This should end the inning. McGriff, and he'll catch it. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Toronto has a 4-3 lead. So here's the crime dog. 5 for 20 in the series. 5 hits, 2 of them home runs. 1 for 2 today, a single and an RBI. So bottom of the 5th inning, here's Tolliver to McGriff. Both starters still in there. It'll be down low, 1-0. Portugal and German Gonzalez are in there, and Tolliver. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. McGriff, then Bell. McGriff, Bell, then Barfield. Barfield kind of gets the residuals. On the ground, he dropped it right there. Gagne with the air. Gagne with the air. And Toronto gets life. That's an air. Oh my. So George Bell now 1 for 2. And that's going to be a strike. For 2, and that'll be high into the gap. This'll go, and this'll hit the ground. Oh, and it takes a weird bounce, and Gladden's taken forever. Are they gonna be able to come home? No, they won't. And it'll be second and third with nobody out. Oh my goodness, George Bell. McGriff should have been out, but look at this. Now, here's the funny part. If McGriff wasn't in front, and there's going to be a new pitcher, and McGriff wasn't in front,
ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 17.
So Les Straker. This is Les Straker's first at bat, first pitch, and what a situation. Les Straker is in, nobody out, 2-on, and he's got to pitch it to Jesse Barfield. First time in the playoffs for Straker. He's Barfield 0 for 2. They get double sacrifice and get a 6-3 lead with 2 outs. Get 3 again, another 3-run lead again. It'll be quickly 0-2. So Les Straker for the Minnesota Twins, trying to at least get a strikeout. No, this is high. Now 44 speed. Let's see what they do. Gladden, they're not going to go. 1 out.
Up next for the Blue
They did not go. And that does hamper. Here's Kelly Gruber now. 1 for 2 today. You got to hit it deep. Now be ball 1 outside. Toronto 4, Minnesota 3. It'll be 2-0. Two and 0. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Kelly Gruber trying to get an insurance run, making it 5-3 if he can. Bottom of the 5th. And that'll be to right field. This'll at least be 1. And they're coming home. The throw all the way home. And it's 5-3. McGriff scores. Bell to third. And it's 5-3 Toronto. Randy Bush, that was a great throw. You can't fault him for that. You can't say, oh, a little bit here or there, because that was the best, really, in the major leagues anybody could do. When the ball hit that far. Here's Ernie Witt, who's been unbelievable. Bottom of the 5th down, 2 outs. They got to be careful to win, because if they just say an easy out, he'll get a base hit, he'll get a double, it'll be 6-3. Minnesota was down 3-0, and now it's 3-3. And it'll be 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And a strike there, 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, 5-3 Toronto. High into right field. This one is back, but to the warning track, and Bush will get it. We go to the 6th inning now. Toronto, 2 more runs. It's 5-3. Steve is still in. Randy Bush 0 for 1, walked in the third. Toronto has a 5-3 lead. I'm assuming Steve will be on a short leash. And I'll be outside 1-0. Eichhorn and Cerruti are warming up. We're in the 6th inning. They would like Steve to get through 6 of these things. This will be on the ground and a base hit. So Randy Bush will get on first. New pitcher coming in. And that's it. We knew Steve was going to be on a short leash.
Your attention, please.
Todd Stottlemyre. He doesn't give anything up except lefties. Lefties really like the guy. Stottlemyre will come in. There were a lot of great talent, but it was really young on this team. And that's going to be low ball 1. Gene Larkin. The DH flew out, grounded out. 1 on, nobody out. Tying run is Larkin. 2-0. He did not go. Larkin 0 for 2 today. The 2-0. High, and this is to the gap, but nobody. This is going to be Lloyd Mosby with the catch, 1 out.
Now, number 15.
One on, 1 out. Tim Laudner. Outside ball 1. By 3 Toronto. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 3-0. Wow, if they walk, it's going to be the leading run with Gagne. You never know. Laudner, Stottlemyre's got to throw this right down the middle. And he does. Now it's 3-1. Top of the 6th. 1 out, 1 on. Full count, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 6th inning, Toronto 5, Minnesota 3. The 3-2. Hard hit and a base hit. There's going to be 2 on. Two on with nobody out. Oh my goodness. And here we go again here in game number 5. This has been an incredible game. Greg Gagne now. 2 on, 1 out. Sorry. A double play could end this. Stottlemyre, they don't give it to him. It's 1-0. He had a walk and he scored a run. He 2 for 10 in the series. 0 for 1 today. Top of the 6th inning. 5-3 Toronto leads in game 5. And that'll be outside 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss there, 2-1. 2-1, 1 out. That's going to be a strike there, 2-2. 2-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. Gagne, that's 2 outs. And this is big for Stottlemyre. You can see second and first. And here's Dan Gladden. He's the go-ahead run, 0 for 2 today. He has some power and some heroics in him, but let's see if he can display that here or if Toronto will shut this down here in the 6th. There's Gladden to left field, first pitch. That's Bell, and he makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-3 Toronto. Rance Molnix, 1 for 2, a double and a run.
For Toronto, the designated hitter.
He has been absolutely phenomenal in the last few games. Straker now, oh, inside ball one. He didn't like that. But guess what? You're hitting better, so you're going to see those. Welcome to the world of the upper echelon. Molnix rips it right back and barely foul. 1-1. He responds there. So very aggressive there, the 1-1. And he got that one, Molnix. This will be up the middle. They throw to first. He's out. 1 out. What a play by Gagne.
Second baseman, Manny.
Defensively, a great second baseman, Manny Lee. 0 for 1 walking in the second. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. And down low, 1-0. 2 for 5 in the last game with 2 singles. Lee, good defensive plays. There's Manny. He'll hit it right to Bush. And this will be 2 outs. So Les Straker really getting his groove on, really getting in a groove. And Lloyd Moseby, 3 for 3, 3 singles, 2 RBIs and a run. Bottom of this, oh, they're hanging the curveballs, and they are looking like meatballs for Lloyd Moseby. You can see them like, it seems like they float in the air, and you can just feel the hit. Be 0-2 quickly to Lloyd Moseby. Bottom of the 6th inning, Toronto 5, Minnesota 3. There's the hit, and this might be 4 for 4, and it is. That's unbelievable. Lloyd Moseby's 4 for 4 today. And if Fernandez puts it in the right spot, you know Moseby's scoring. And he's going to steal on the first pitch. He's safe. So now a base hit, he's probably in. So safe there, and here's Fernandez now. Well, that's weird. They know. Well, I mean, any sort of a base hit, Moseby's probably going to be in. No need to risk going to third. The 0-1. And it's going to be 1-1. Last game, Fernandez was 2 for 6 with 2 singles. Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-3 Toronto. High, and that should be it. Underneath is Randy Bush, and we go to the 7th inning. 5-3 Toronto, they lead Minnesota. Tommy Herr, 1 for 3, a single, an RBI, and a run.
The second baseman, Tommy Herr.
That's going to be inside ball 1. Tommy Herr has also pulled a Rance Molnix in the last few games and done very well, as he's 1 for 3 today. 1-1 strike, top of the 7th. It'll be 2-1. Toronto 5, Minnesota 3. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Stottlemyre wants to get the first out, and Herr says no way, and Herr will get on first. So it's going to be another one of those innings again, as Tommy Herr will get on first. Here's Kirby. A double, a single, and an RBI. A home run ties it. A triple will make it 5-4. He's hitting the ball a lot better today. You're going to see a lot of that. Toronto 5, Minnesota 3. Oh, they give it a strike. And that's big because Kirby Puckett is now down 0-1. Stottlemyre now, the 0-1. One on, nobody out. And that's going to be a strike, 0-2. Game number 5. The winner goes up 3-2 and will have 2 chances to get to the World Series. The 0-2. Base hit, maybe, no. And most people come in the line, drive to center field, sorry. And it's going to be 1 out. So her remains at first. Must be a great catch. It was a line drive and a new pitcher, John Cerruti, 0-1. 3.86 ERA. Righties like the guy. Lefties hate him. Ken Hrbek is a lefty. 1 on, 1 out here in the 7th. Cerruti is in. That's going to be a ball. They don't give it to him. 1-0 with 1 out. Oh, this is dropped. They'll throw to second. That's 1. They throw to first. They get both. They get both, and Hrbek doesn't like it. It was almost an error by McGriff, but he actually was composed. There's 1. Yep. Bottom of the 7th, Fred McGriff.
For the Jays, the first baseman, number 19.
Here's McGriff down. That's going to be a strike. And that'll be fouled away. The 0-2 to McGriff. And it's going to be a ball inside. Les Straker is still in. Toronto 5, Minnesota 3. 2-2. Fred McGriff. This will be on the ground. And Hrbek, 1 out. Toronto 5, Minnesota 3. Minnesota came back in that inning. They have had some people on base. Toronto's been pressuring all game. Here's George Bell. 2 for 3. And that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. That's going to be deep to right field, but Bush will be underneath, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning, Toronto 5, Minnesota 3. The series is tied at 2. Here's Jesse Barfield. 0 for 3 today. And they'll take that for a strike. Barfield not doing well after Bell, and that'll be a strike again. He's just taking both of these. The 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Struck him out, and they say that's a strikeout. They're going to say good night on that one. And we go to the 8th. 5-3 Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Dwayne Ward, 6 games, 6 2/3 innings. It's a mess. But he's getting lefties out. Dwayne Ward in a postseason. Oh, this is going to be big for Dwayne Ward. Getting the first outs. that's going to be inside ball 1. Gaetti is 1 for 3. Ward. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. 5-3. Blue Jays 5, Twins 3. 1 for 3 today. Gaetti. 2-1. If they get on, they got to wonder about Ward. This thing can turn into pretty nasty real quick, especially with Dwayne Ward. Gaetti will rip that foul. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit him. What did I say? It could turn ugly real quick, and Gaetti gets hit in the back, and here's Randy Bush. He's a tying run here in the top of the 8th of game number 5. Pivotal. And that's going to be a strike right there to Randy Bush. Oh, you better believe it. So it'll be 0-2 quickly. Bush will foul it away. The 0-2 on the ground. It could be another double play, and it is. Oh, these double plays are killing Minnesota. That's 2 in 2 innings, and that is all to McGriff. Look at McGriff. It's another 3-6-3. Like, seriously, McGriff to Lee, then to McGriff. That's the second one in 2 innings. And that's going to be a ball inside. Gene Larkin, he fly down to 6. Now there's 2 outs and nobody on. And that'll be a strike there, 1-1. Larkin to DH, 0 for 3 today. Top of the 8th inning. High, pop fly, right field. Underneath, he makes the catch as Barfield. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, the score. 5-3 Toronto. Gruber, Witt, and Molinex now. Kelly Gruber's 1 for 2, a single and an RBI. So Kelly Gruber 1 for 2. And that's going to be foul barely, but it will be foul. Oh, and 1, Toronto 5, Minnesota 3. Inside 1-1 to Kelly Gruber. Well, that's going to be 2-1. Bottom of the 8th inning, Toronto leading. Hard hit by Gruber, and line drive right to Kirby Puckett, 1 out. Toronto would like a run or 2 as a buffer. They have the insurance run, but here's Ernie Witt. He doubled and has scored a run, and he's hit the ball hard. And that's going to be inside, 1-0. Les Straker is still in for Minnesota, saving their bullpen, and that's going to be a strike. So it's only been their starter and Straker, and that's going to be fouled off, 1-2. 1-2 with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, you know Tom Hankey will come in to close this one. 2-2. Talking about burning bullpens. But this is it. And, oh, that's going to be a strikeout. Witt goes down. He's 1 for 4 today. Straker, the second strikeout. Rance Volnick's down 1 for 3. That'll be high ball 1. Rance has been hot. White hot for Rance Volnick. Even if they get a double and trade places, that's what they're looking. Just 1 run. And Rance to right. Bush the catch, a weird looking catch. But the left-hander makes it. The Twins got 3 more outs. It's Laudner, Gagne, and Gladden.
Your attention, please.
So here we go. Toronto can get a 3-2 series lead. Henke has 5 saves, and right now it is his game. They got a chance to go up 3 games to 2, and here's Tim Laudner.
Number 15.
Here is Laudner now. Outside ball 1. Minnesota needs to get somebody on first at least, or on base, any base, or hit a home run early with nobody out. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. Tom Henke trying to get a save. That's going to be jammed inside his Barfield. It's a hit. It is a hit, and there's 1 on. Laudner will get on. Barfield could not get to it.
Your attention, please.
And Brian Harper,
Number 12.
he's a pinch hitter for Gagne. So here we go. Harper's got power. 1 on, nobody out. That's again going to be to Barfield, but this time he camps 1 out. 1 out, and Harper goes down. Laudner is still at first, though there have been double plays in the last 2 innings. And here's Dan Gladden, 0 for 3, lined out in the 3rd. Oh, this is so big. This is like the last 2 innings. It's over. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1 with 1 out. Dan Gladden can get on, and we know it. Tom Henke, the 0-1. And that'll be fouled off quickly, 0-2. Gladden's going to have to be patient and work his way back in this one. The 0-2 now with 1 out. Oh, right into him. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. On the ground, it could be it. Lee! It's safe, though! Fernandez to Lee, and they couldn't get it to McGriff in time. I screwed up the name. It was Fernandez. There's 1, and then safe. Dan Gladden's speed. Almost the 3rd double play in 3 innings. And now here's Tommy Herr, 2 for 4. 5-3 Toronto, and that's going to be high, and they call it a strike. 2 for 4, 2 singles, an RBI, and a run. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Tying run is Herr. It's all down to Herr. That's going to be a base hit, and the leading run will be up to the plate. So with 2 outs, a big hit by Herr, and now you got Kirby.
Now batting, number 34.
And Tom Henke having trouble here. Now you got Kirby Puckett. They don't want to go down 3 games to 2. He's hitting the ball a lot better today. High ball 1. He's hit the ball way better today. Al Red Sox fan, good to see ya. What a heck of a game here it is. What a great game. It's got to be a it's 10 here, 1 in the morning there. And it's going to be 1-1 strike. 1-1. And it's going to be down low. This is Exhibition Stadium, and it's all come down to this. Game 5, the winner will have a 3-2 lead. Kirby Puckett. Kirby, it's down to him. On the ground and a base hit. Will one score? There's a play at the plate. Safe. Dan Gladness scored. And now it's 5-4. I don't understand that. I do and I don't. The yes is the fact that there will not be a force at home. So if you accidentally dribble one, you can't step on home. The no is the risk reward. You get a hit, you're tied anyway. It's not like the players move up to third. And Ken Herbeck, it's going to be 1-0 right now. Game 5 is perilous for the Blue Jays. 2 outs. Can they get one more out? Ken Herbeck. And that's going to be a strike. They're going to give it to him. 1-1. Game 5, top of the 9th inning. 2 on, 2 out, the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And this is going to be it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down to the last strike is Ken Herbeck. This is it. 2-2. Oh, they load the bases up for Gaetti. That'll be crazy. The 2-2 down to Herbeck. Oh, no, they don't give it to him. It's 3-2. Gaetti's on deck. This is full count, 2 outs. Everybody's moving, and it's ball 4. The bases are loaded, and it's now up to Gary Gaetti. Tom Hankey in game number 5. Oh, what a... You want to talk about Toronto. This is big. Remember, they should have had last game. This could have been for a World Series berth. Gaetti, high ball 1. They walk him, we're tied. They walk him, we're tied. Gaetti now 1 for 3. The 1-0, 5-4. Swing and a miss. It'll be 1-1. They got to get a hit. There is no sacrifice. 1-1, 2 outs. A hit or a walk. High pop fly, jammed him. Let's see who's going to get it. And it is caught. Tony Fernandez with the catch, and they've held on. Toronto has held on, and they have a 3-2 series lead. Oh, they held on, and Tom Kelly's team looks so good coming back in that 9th inning. The question is now about the momentum. The momentum in game number 6. Because it'll be at the Metrodome. Dave Steve the win. Tolliver the loss. Hankey with the save is 6th. And the Blue Jays have a 5-4 win. They hold on. Oh, the fans, it's more relief than cheering. Unbelievable. I mean, it is. They were even thrown out at the plate. Yeah, George Bell, that was a great throw. Kirby Puckett had one heck of a great day. But I'm going to tell you what right now, that the 2 double plays were big. Minnesota couldn't get anything going. And then Fernandez, who went underneath and got it. It was really big, a 5-4 win. Lloyd Mosby 4 for 4. Let's take a look at the statistics at the end of the game. 5-4. Both teams again loading up on hits. Different from the National League. The National League, it's like 1-0 game, but actually Cincinnati is looking really good in the National League. And that'll be later on, possibly tonight, but you see Tommy Herr, 3 hits for Minnesota. Kirby Puckett with 3 hits. Laudner with 2 hits. Donuts go to Gagne again, though he did walk. Barry Larkin and Dan Gladden, though he did walk also. 11 for 35, 5 walks and 1 strikeout. Double for Puckett. Puckett had 2 home runs and, no, RBI, sorry. Had an RBI. Puckett had 2. Herbeck with 1. That's the 4 Minnesota runs. Nobody had a home run. Gaetti was hit by a pitch. But Herbeck, Bush, and Larkin both grounded into a double play. Gagne had an error. For Toronto, Mosby had an epic, phenomenal day. 4 for 4, 2 RBIs. Bell with 2 hits. And Barfield a donut. Al Red Sox fan, really good to see you. Really good to see you. And I will, I love watching your channel. If everybody's listening to this, please go to Al Red Sox fans channel. I want to see the San Francisco, what is it? Yeah, Detroit San Francisco NFC Championship game. That's probably what I'm going to do for a little bit here before I go out and try and go to the Centaurus Mall, which is here. But anyway, thank you, Al, Red Sox fan. Always good to see you. For Toronto, they batted .333, 11 for 33. They struck out 3 times. They walked once. Very aggressive with their hitting. Bell, Witt, and Mullinex both with doubles. RBI Mosby with 2. McGriff, Bell, and Gruber. Sacrifice fly was Gruber. Base running the stolen bases, Mosby, they were 1 for 1. There was an unearned run, and that was Tolliver. One of the errors got in, and he gave up 5 runs on 10 hits. And that was all Tolliver. He gets the loss. Straker only gave up 1 hit in 4 innings, struck out 2. And Dave Stieb, 3 runs on 6 hits. He walked 4 and didn't strike out any. Stottlemyre came in, giving up 2 hits. But as you can see, Hankey gave up a run there. Cincinnati and New York will be the next ones up. Cincinnati leading 2 games to 1. And it would be game number 4. It'll be in Cincinnati. If Cincinnati wins that one, they can clinch a World Series berth at home as it goes National League and then National League tomorrow. Have a great day, and we will see you again. Have a great day. Good to see everyone.